All majors are not created equal. For most students, their major's community brings plenty of friends, mentors, and even future colleagues and collaborators. But what happens when your major isn't much larger than a high school classroom? First of all, it's no secret that majors fluctuate in size over the years. Some are growing quickly along with their industries. Some shrink over time, but others have been small for years. For example, chemistry. How do I know chemistry is a tiny major? Well, their pictures are all taped to a wall in the life science building. In 2012, a grand total of 14 LMU students graduated with a degree in biochemistry. Although the number of graduates nearly doubled to 27 in 2015, by 2021 the number had fallen right back down to 9. And biochem isn't even close to being the only one. Majors like recording arts, physics, applied physics, environmental studies, and most language majors struggle to even break 15 graduates a year. What happens when majors are too small? Is there even such a thing? First, I sat down with a sophomore named Alice Desacosta Pereira.
So you're a biochemistry major.
Biochemistry major.
Word on the street is your community is not that big. How would you say your experience is different than people in larger majors?
For one thing, I think it's very fun that you always know someone in your class. But at the same time, since it's a hard and small major, sometimes it's hard to find people who relate to you. I think doing research was really nice for that, and I also did LEAP in the first semester. But I think like these special learning communities or research, very nice places to meet people.
How would you say the culture is in your major?
I would say collaborative. I mean, we're all in this together. It's a hard major, and I mean, there's few of us, so we kind of just stick together and help each other study. I feel like the smaller community allows me to like get to know people better, but at the same time, in a larger community, you have like more minds thinking. I think I would prefer if it just stayed a small major. I like it.
I also got the chance to speak with, apparently, the only senior chemistry major at LMU, Sissy Skinner. Did you know your major was going to be small coming into LMU?
Not necessarily. I knew it was gonna be on the smaller side. I actually entered LMU as a biochemistry major. We're grouped into the same department because we take pretty much all the same classes, but once I got into chemistry, I think I figured out just how small it is. There's a bit more of a sense of community here, like all of the senior and pretty much all the junior biochemistry and chemistry majors, we all know each other really well. We hang out right on the third floor tables like all day long.
What are some benefits and some drawbacks of being in such a small community?
Anytime you need to go like ask your friends questions about homework and things, they're always willing to answer. Drawbacks might be you don't get exposed to as many different people, really. All of us are kind of pre-med or pre-grad school or pre-going to get a job.
What advice would you give to a freshman starting out?
Make use of your professors. Your professors are there to help you, and because there's not a lot of people in your classes, they're gonna have more time to help you out. Definitely like make relationships with your professors outside of academics. It's pretty important to really ground those relationships, and it can get you connections if you're going into like industry too. I think for me personally, the positives definitely outweigh the negatives. I do not regret being in a small major at all.